friends of Beauty Corner. The last time we met, we were in Salon Look Madrid, and I told you that I was going to do a tutorial about our Cyclone straightener, which has been very successful after the draw we did with Sofia Suesco. We have received a lot of questions about how to use it. It is true that it is an iron with a very new technology, and I understand that you have some doubts of use. So today we are going to do this step by step, this tutorial, so you know how it works and how to use it. Whether we want to iron our hair, as if we want to make waves. We are going to go from the beginning, showing from how to turn it on until you see how it really works. Let's get to it. First of all, I'm going to show you what the iron looks like when it's turned on. You're going to see that when you plug it into the power, when you plug it into the light, there are little lights that are blinking from the different temperature points, going from 140 to 220 degrees. This simply means that the iron is plugged in but is not yet in operation. It is not yet heating. Let's say it is something similar to the little red light on our television. When the little red light is on, it means that the light of that television is plugged in, but it is not yet being watched. It is turned off. The same thing happens with the iron. Now, if we really want to put it in operation, if we want it to start heating, what we have to do is to press the power button and mark the temperature that we want going from 140 to 220 degrees. And we will stop at the point where we want it to heat our ear on. In this case, I'm going to set it at 220 degrees. You will see that at the top there is a little button with the shape of blades. This is to turn on the fan. And you will say, what is that? Okay, this is one of the most innovative points of this plancha, and this iron and the technology of this new curling iron. These little dots that you see here are a source of cooling for the iron. Cool air comes out of these holes. What do we get with this? With the heat, the cuticle opens, allowing us to shape it as we want, and with the cold, it seals. With this, we will get that what we do in our hair will last much longer, without the need to use fixing products. Another new feature of this curling iron is the self-closing technology. As you can see, by pressing the button, the plates open, we release and they close again and make the exact pressure so that the iron curls our hair. Another comment that we have also received is that the opening seems a little small, a little narrow. Well, no. This is an advantage. This is an advantage, and it is designed to fit the exact amount of hair so that the result is what we expect. Many times when we are ironing our hair, when we are making waves, we take too much hair with conventional irons, and I am convinced that the result is not what you expect, that the wave is not so beautiful. Beautiful. On the other hand, with this opening, with this amount of hair, we are going to get that every time we use the iron, we get what we expect. With this also, what we get is much less damage to our hair because we are going to pass it many fewer times. And with a single pass, you will see that it stays straight or that the wave is done directly. The best thing to do is to stop talking so much and give you an example. We are going to flat iron one part of our hair, and the other part we are going to make waves. You have already seen that today I have brought my hair a bit tousled, frizzy, because it is a horrible day in Valladolid. And many times you tell me that if you already have straight hair, we are not going to see the result of the ironing. Well, I have super frizzy hair, so you will see how good it looks. I also want you to notice the shine that the iron leaves, because with the ceramic plates, as I said, it will damage our hair a lot less. And when we make the waves with the cold air, the hair cools down and doesn't suffer so much. So let's get to it. This is the side where I'm going to use the iron. The first thing we have to do, which I've already done, is to apply a heat protectant. Whenever we're going to use a heat source, whenever we're going to apply heat to our hair, we have to use a heat protectant. You already know that my favorite is Posco Thermicare, although you can find it on our website, and we have already talked about it in previous videos. Now let's see how our flat iron works. You will see that it is super easy to use. We take our strand of hair, set the temperature at which we want our hair straightener to work, open the button, insert the hair. Button, insert the hair and slide it down. You have already seen that with one pass it is completely straight. I have a lot of hair, and you can see that I take quite a lot of hair. You have already seen how frizzy it was and how well it looks with the flat iron and the shine it leaves, which is what I wanted you to notice. Now we are going to do the other side with the waves. Look how easy it is. First we turn on our fan. Can you hear it? We take the strand of hair, we put it in, make a twist, and slide it down. You have already seen that they are very easy to do. We put the hair in, release, and slide it down. Strand. Open, release, and slide down. We take, open, give a little twist, and down. You see, girls, we put the strand in, twist. And slide it down. And the waves. And the waves are super nice. Well, I've already taken the opportunity to curl all my hair because I love how my hair looks with the waves. The last final touch, you know that we can put a drop of argan oil in the size of a pea, spread it well in your hands, and apply it all over the hair to keep it moisturized. You have already seen how simple and easy it is to handle, and to make the waves you just have to open the button. Turn and down, you have already seen that it is super simple. To turn off the iron, which is also one of the questions you ask us, we simply have to hold down the power button until all the little lights flash again, passing through each of the temperature points. That means that it is already off. If the fan continues to sound, is because we have to press the button on the blades to turn off the fan. I hope this tutorial has been useful for those of you who have the Cyclone iron and don't know how to use it. And for those of you who still don't have it, and I am convinced that you have loved it, I hope you know that you can find it on our website with a 10% discount using the code YouTubed. One more week. Thank you very much for following us, and see you later.